So maybe this has happened to you. You hard cook some eggs for sandwiches or whatever for the next few days, and you set them aside to cool. Next thing you know, you realize they're back in the bowl with all the raw eggs. How did they get there? Who knows? Doesn't really matter. What matters is, how are you going to tell one from the other? Is there an answer to that? Or how about this? You go to make biscuits, you get all your ingredients together, you pull out your baking powder, and you go, oh no, it's out of code. There's answers to a lot of these things. So welcome to the first edition of Rick's Hints and Hacks, Volume 1. So here's the scenario. As we discussed, you've got a big bowl of eggs. Somehow the hard-cooked eggs got mixed in with the raw eggs, and that's going to be a problem. How do we tell them apart? All you need to do is take your egg and put it on the counter and give it a good spin. And if it stops and doesn't start again, it's hard-cooked. So let's see where we're going. Spin it, stop it, and it stays. That means the yolk is not in there, spinning around on its own. It's cooked and it's ready to go. So we'll give another one a try. There it is, spinning, stop, start spinning again, raw, and again, raw. Well, we've got more hard-cooked eggs in here, but we don't need to mess with it. And we can separate these eggs into two things, back in the fridge, into some egg salad. And that's all there is to it. There is not much worse than spending the time, effort involved in making a beautiful batch of biscuits only to open the oven door and they look like that, flat as a pancake, because your baking powder was dead. And as we said, what can we do about that? Well, it's a very simple procedure and one you should always do. All you need is about a half a teaspoon of your baking powder and some nice hot water. So you just probably about a quarter of a cup, you pour that water into a dish, and then you drop that baking powder in, and you're gonna know really fast that it's okay. That baking powder is in great shape. So there you are. You're just about to put out a beautiful platter of enchiladas, maybe chicken enchiladas from Rick's Recipes. They're pretty darn good, and you realize you don't have any sour cream. So what are you going to do? Well, again, are you going to the store, are you skipping it, or are you going to try for something different? And that's where this hack comes in. Now, if you don't have any whipping cream, you're out of luck. But if you do, this is a really cool thing. All you need is whipping cream and some vinegar. So here we go. Time to make some sour cream. What we have is our 1 cup of heavy cream, and we're just going to throw that into this very clean jar. You need to make sure it's really nice and clean. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. That's what's going to cause it to be acidified. And we're going to shake and shake and shake. About 2 minutes ought to do the job. So let's have a look, shall we? This is beautiful sour cream, folks. Look at that. Just beautiful. So this probably couldn't be simpler, but it is amazing how many people don't think of this or don't know about it. You have your toast, you want to butter it, and something tells me that's just not going to spread very easily. Put it in your microwave for approximately 5 seconds. Now, depending on your microwave or how cold your butter is, it may take a little longer or a little less, but if 5 seconds isn't enough, do it for another 4 or 5 seconds. Don't do it for 10, because then you're going to end up with liquefied butter. Give it a try, and you will see it will spread onto your toast beautifully. So say you get gifted a bunch of lemons and you've used them in a number of different recipes and you just don't have any more use for the rest of them, like these 3 I have right here. What are you going to do? Throw them away? Put them in the back of your refrigerator to shrivel up? No, freeze them. And this silicone ice cube tray is actually perfect for the job. It holds 15, which is about a tablespoon each, and that's quite a bit to have. You can do the same thing with broth or anything else that you might buy in a large quart container or something that you only need a couple of tablespoons of. Freeze the rest of it. Put them in resealable freezer bags and make sure you label them. So here we have our frozen lemon juice cubes. This is about 3 lemons or so, and those lemons would have gone to waste if I hadn't done this. So they're going to be sitting waiting, ready to be used in any number of fantastic meals. And these cubes are approximately 1 tablespoon, more or less, but you can always measure those out after you get them into a dish. So you want to put these in a resealable freezer bag. Make sure you label it with what's in there, because you may forget about it, what it was later. Lemon juice, lime juice, they look very much the same, but also do this exact same thing with your broth or whatever other liquids you want to have frozen. I've even done it with raspberry that I've pureed because they were going south too fast. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.